You change your mindset, you change your life. Hey y'all, it's Aquila Mariyah here. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button for more videos and also hit the like button because I know you're going to get some valuable information today. And if you are a subscriber already, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. I truly am grateful for each and every one of you. Today, I am going to be discussing time management, okay? Time management is very important and it has a lot to do with whether or not we get things done. So I'm going to be discussing 10 things that you should implement into your life in order to be more efficient with your time. All right, so number 1, wake up early. I know, it's so hard. Wake up early. Just, if you need to ease your way into it, all you have to do is set your alarm to wake up 15 minutes early. You can do it, add 15 minutes every day until you reach the early time that you need to be waking up at. Or you can do it 15 minutes every week and just add more time. Because I mean, either way, you're at least getting 15 more minutes in your day in order to accomplish more. Also, to add to that, just make sure you're still getting your 6 to 8 hours of sleep. So go to sleep early, wake up early. Don't allow yourself to just get like 4 to 5 hours of sleep. I have tried that. It's not a good time. It's not a good time. I did get a lot done, but energy wise and how I was feeling, the energy that I had towards people, not worth it. It's just not worth it. So I don't recommend limiting your sleep. Step number 2, get a calendar. Get a calendar, okay? I personally use Google Calendar and I have everything in it. You can get a physical calendar as well. Google Calendar helps me because on my phone and on my computer and they sync up to each other. So that helps. But like I said, you don't have to have it just be on a computer or on your phone. You can physically have it in your hand. The planners will help you plan your day, and then also it shows you, the day of the week, which we need to know because some days it can get confusing when the days together. Step number 3, make sure that you put everything in that calendar, okay? And when I say everything, I mean everything. When you wake up, when you're gonna eat, when you're gonna meditate, when you're gonna journal, the amount of time you plan on spending on your business or whatever important thing that you need to get done. If you're working in front of a computer for so long, you need to take a break because personally, my eyes start to burn. I don't know how people do it, like working in an actual office and staring at a computer all day. It's a lot of work. Also, when it comes to your food, make sure that you're including the amount of time it takes to make the food, eat the food, okay? And also clean up the mess that you've made because all of those have to do with the amount of time that it takes to eat, okay? You gotta clean up after yourself because a clean space is a clean mind. It definitely makes all the difference. I can see a difference when my space is a mess or any space is a mess and I'm like in it. Oh, it's just a good time when everything's clean, in order, Number 4, make sure that you're being realistic with the amount of time that you're giving yourself to do things. And don't list too many things. It's going to be overwhelming and you're gonna feel like you didn't get enough accomplished, okay? We have 18 to 16 hours in a day, depending on how much sleep you get. So don't list like 20 things that are going to take 20 hours to do because it's just not realistic, okay? Gotta be realistic when it comes to the time in order to efficiently get things done. Step number 5, set a timer. Okay, set a timer. It makes a difference. It helps you keep track of time. I watched a video where they said that they keep their eye on the clock. I feel it gets in the way of completely diving into what you're doing. So set an alarm just so you don't have to keep looking at the clock. Your alarm will go off when you need to move to the next thing. Number 6, focus on what you're doing and do your best not to stray. People will come up to you if you're working at home and you live with other people. People will come up to you and distract you, or at least try to. If you can, shorten it or just don't engage. There's a lot of times when I tell my nephew or my sister, like, I'm working. I know, but I'm working and I really need to get this done. So if I get this done, I'll be able to give you my undivided attention like later on. But right now I'm working and I need this to have my full attention. And they're usually kind of hurt, but also understanding because they know that this is important to me. So they know that it needs to get done. Number 7, put your phone on Do Not Disturb. Put your phone on airplane mode if you have to, but if you have kids, you know, just put it on Do Not Disturb. I believe if it's an emergency and they call twice, like back to back, it will come through. So if it's an emergency, you'll be told. But put it on Do Not Disturb just so your phone's not going off. Even if the sound is off, you can still see the light with your peripheral vision and your attention was straight to that. So I recommend that you keep it in a separate room, but there are times where I need to use my phone as well. So I know that there's other people out there that probably need to do that as well. So keep your phone on Do Not Disturb, and if you can, when you can, just keep it out of sight, like completely. I personally put my phone face down and put it on Do Not Disturb. Sometimes I put it on airplane mode, but that's because I don't think there's gonna be an emergency. I'm just, staying positive with my mindset. Number 8, set aside a day and time where you can dive into what you need to get done that week, the most important things, and that way it makes sure your week just go by smoother. Number 9, this one gets more specific as far as, step number 8. So number 9, you will just be getting more specific the night before or the morning of when you need to do something. So you'll have a main topic, let's say my business, and on my calendar it'll say biz at 12:30. I should say 12:30 biz. So every morning or night, it's usually every morning just to be consistent, So I will jot down different things as far as what I need to do when it comes to my business. Like, I need to look at the coaching calls, modules, work on my Facebook page and things like that. And then also what I need to do personally for me, and that's like working out, break it down. Am I doing legs? Am I doing arms? Am I doing abs? Things like that. On the calendar, it's best to not have so many words on there. So just the title of what you plan on doing, and then I personally write down on my notebook what I plan on doing, as in breaking it down and diving deeper into what I need to get done, Last but not least, a reminder, do not try to cram everything in one day. Spread it out. Even if you only get one day off, spread it out, because then you won't feel as though you are stretched thin. Not cramming everything into one day gives you a few hours, if not more, to spend with your friends and family. So I personally schedule my family in my calendar to make sure that I have time with them. Like, literally, it's in my calendar to play basketball with my nephew. Now, that might change. We might play hide and go seek. We might play video games. That might change, but it's in my calendar to play with my nephew, okay? Also, my sister, I have time scheduled out with my sister to go for our evening walks or our during the day walks. It's usually evening. That's the slot that she has, is evening. So that's what we do. And also my other sister, I just recently scheduled her in the book to be able to have a phone call with her. Now my best friend, she's different. But when I do my breaks, those are for my best friend. Those are the 10 tips that I have for you as far as time management, Comment down below the tips that you already use that I've mentioned or you want to use. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button because I am coming out with more personal growth videos. I do also have some travel vlogs in case you want to see the world. So yes, this channel is a good time. I travel. I want to help everybody grow into their best selves and live their truest, most passionate life. It's gonna be a good time. I'm growing, y'all are growing, so let's just grow together and enjoy this journey. I hope y'all have a positive, blissful day or night whenever you are watching this. Thank you so much for taking the time out to watch my video. Again, don't forget to comment down below and hit that subscribe button and share it with your family and friends so that way they can get more managed on their time as well. Again, thank you so much. I've said this once, I'll say it again, and I will keep repeating it. You change your mindset, you change your life. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.